Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with the May 30th episode of WWE SmackDown went down in Knoxville, Tennessee. They also added another woman to the 2025 Money in the Bank ladder match. During this week's episode of WWE SmackDown, a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match took place featuring Jade Cargill, Jax, and Naomi. The three superstars competed for a chance to earn a spot in the upcoming Money in the Bank ladder match. This match was the first of the night in Knoxville. It came right after Bianca Belair opened up the show and Naomi revealed she broke into her parents' home. The three women were all trying hard to gain an advantage. Naomi had an early upper hand, but that didn't last long. Eventually, she ate a leg drop from the top rope from Jax for a near fall as Jade Cargill sold her injuries outside the ring. Jax got Naomi on her shoulders and she climbed up for a Super Samoan drop. Then Jade came in with a splash on Jax for a near fall. In the end, Jax nailed a splash on Jade Cargill and Naomi rolled her up for the pinfall to advance to Money in the Bank. During this week's episode of WWE SmackDown, a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match took place featuring Andrade, Jacob Fatu, and Carmelo Hayes. This match went through a commercial break as Jacob Fatu took out Andrade and then he demolished The Miz to take him out with a hip attack on the barricade for good measure. When we came back from commercial break, all three men were laying in the offense, hoping to gain an advantage. The Miz was also carted to the back for medical attention, so he was no longer a factor in the match. Fans chanted, "This is awesome," as the contest continued. When they returned from commercial, Fatu was able to throw Andrade and Hayes off the top rope. Then he nailed a swanton on Hayes for a 2 count that Andrade broke up. Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo made their way down after that as the match continued. In the end, Solo Sikoa distracted the referee when he could have been counting for Jacob Fatu after he nailed a moonsault on Andrade. Then Jimmy jumped Mateo and ran him off. This gave Andrade the chance to hit the message on Hayes to win the match and claim a spot at Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank ladder match has been a staple of WWE programming since WrestleMania 21, where the winners cash in their briefcase in hopes of becoming a champion. However, it appears that Triple H isn't actually a fan of the Money in the Bank briefcase at all. According to WrestleVotes Radio, it was reported that Triple H is not a big fan of the Money in the Bank briefcase as a prop as a whole. This may come as a surprise to fans considering the fact that the Money in the Bank briefcase is such a crucial aspect of the matches. While there is no way to confirm this, some fans believe that the reason Triple H isn't really a fan of the Money in the Bank briefcase as a prop is due to the fact that the match was Chris Jericho's idea and fans are aware of the animosity that the two had in the past. While it's still a surprise that Triple H is not a fan of the Money in the Bank briefcase as a prop, the briefcase holds a lot of weight and value that fans truly appreciate and that's never going to change. Are you surprised that Triple H is not a fan of the Money in the Bank briefcase? What else could WWE use if they were to replace it? Mariah May hasn't officially left AEW just yet, but her quiet removal from the roster page says plenty, and according to Dave Meltzer, the company has been expecting this for months. Yeah, she's gone. That was expected for months. Basically, when the Toni Storm feud wrapped up, that was pretty much the end of the road. They ended that story a little earlier than I would have done it, they had more legs there. But she was never staying long term. The dream was always WWE, Meltzer revealed. He added that May joined AEW with WWE already in mind, and the company had no illusions about keeping her long term. She came into AEW already thinking WWE was the endgame, Meltzer said. Mariah May might still be under AEW contract, but her next move is clear, and it's not about chasing a bigger paycheck. On Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer confirmed that while May's deal hasn't expired just yet, her exit is imminent. He also shot down the idea that money played any part in her decision to shift toward WWE. She played it really smart. She got TV time, visibility, good matches, got over, and raised her stock. WWE was always the goal, Meltzer said. In fact, Meltzer believes AEW could have outbid WWE financially, if that's what she wanted. Honestly, I think if Tony Khan made her an offer today, it'd probably be more than what WWE's offering, but it's not about that for her. She's not going where the money is highest, she's going where she always wanted to be, he explained. Her AEW run, while short, gave her a platform, and she used it strategically. Meltzer added, she wanted WWE from the beginning. Do you think Mariah made the right call chasing WWE over a better deal in AEW? Thanks guys for watching and please subscribe.